Hello everyone. This lecture will be on chemical nature of amino acids. We all know that chemical nature comprises two parts. One is the structural part, another one is the properties part. Let's move to structural first. So this is the general structure of amino acid. It contains an acidic part. Another one is a basic part. This acidic and basic is because of the Bronsted-Lowry theory of acid and base. This nitrogen we all know possesses a lone pair of electron, and this lone pair of electron will accept a proton H plus since a proton does not contain any electrons. Clear? And this is an acid because it can donate H plus. So in amino acid there is an acidic part and there is a basic part. So this is an amphoteric in nature. That's it. That's the structural part. And this alpha carbon refers to the carbon atom attached to main functional group. When a carbon atom attached to main functional group, we call it alpha carbon. And in amino acid, this carbon atom attached to the carboxyl acid group. That's it. Next, optical isomer. Amino acids. In amino acid, two optical isomers are present. One is the D form, another one is the L form. Why? Because look at the carbon. Look at closely the carbon. There is a hydrogen. There is a carboxylic acid group. There is an amine. There is an side chain. So four different groups attached to a carbon. That means this carbon is a chiral carbon. Since four different groups are attached to a single carbon, this is a chiral carbon. And because of this chirality, this carbon can rotate. This carbon can rotate, forms this. That's why amino acids have D and L forms. That's it. Clear? Next, this is the structural part. Next, move to properties first. The chemical properties. Reactions due to carboxylic acid group. When amino acid react with sodium hydroxide, a alkali sodium hydroxide, it forms sodium salt of carboxyl group of amino acid or sodium carboxylate of amino acid. This is a salt. When amino acid react with sodium hydroxide, it forms sodium salt of carboxyl group of amino acid or sodium carboxylate of amino acid. If amino acid react with an alcohol, acid plus alcohol forms ester and water. Esterification reaction. This is a esterification reaction. Formation of ester because amino acid contains an acid, alcohol, acid plus alcohol, ester plus H2O. Esterification reaction. That's it. Next, reaction with amines. Amino acid react with an amine, NH2A amine, forms an amide, CONHR. This is actually a secondary amide. CONHR, amide, formation of amide, amino acid reacts with amine to form a secondary amide. Clear? We saw reactions due to COH group. Now move to reactions due to this NH2 group. Amino acid reacts with hydrochloric acid, forms amino acid hydrochloride, NH2HCl. Next, reactions with formaldehyde. HCHO, amino acid reacts with formaldehyde to form what? Look, N means nitrogen, mono means single, methylol means methyl alcohol or hydroxymethyl, methylol. N means nitrogen attached, mono means one methyl alcohol or one hydroxymethyl. That's it. So here N monomethylol derivative. N means nitrogen attached, methylol means methyl alcohol, mono means only one methyl alcohol. N monomethylol derivative. Here also N nitrogen attached, methyl alcohol or hydroxymethyl, dimethyl alcohol. Two methyl alcohol are present, dimethyl alcohol. That's it. Clear? Got it, everyone? Next, reaction with benzaldehyde C6H5CHO. Benzaldehyde, it forms a skip base. What is skip base? This imine. What is imine? C double bond N. Imine. This is a imine group. C double bond N, imine. So this is a skip base formation when benzaldehyde reacts with amino acid. Clear? Next, reactions involving both carboxylic acid and amine groups. Both carboxylic acid and amine groups. Reaction with phosgene. Phosgene is actually a toxic chemical used as preparation of industrial reagent. When amino acid reacts with phosgene, phosgene actually a carbonyl chloride, COCl2, carbonyl chloride reacts with amino acid, it forms carboxyanhydride. This CO is carboxy, this oxygen is anhydride. Anhydride we often refers to there is no water, but here you can see there is an HCl. Then why anhydride? Look, anhydride refers to the structural part. This structure is similar to an anhydride. This COO is similar to an anhydride. That's why here anhydride is written. It does not mean that water, it does not mean that there is always removal of water. That's not. Anhydride means the structure. The structure looks like the anhydride. That's why N nitrogen attached, carboxy CO from COH, carboxylic acid, and anhydride means this oxygen. That's it. Because of this structure we call it anhydride. Here no water is removed, but still we call it anhydride because this structure. That's it. Next, reaction with phenyl isocyanate. This reaction is often carried out to identify amino acid. So it gives the respective products. Clear? Here water is removed to produce phenyl hydantoin, and this is an intermediate product. This is the final product. So this is all about your chemical nature of amino acid. This chemical nature consists of the structural part and the properties part. This is the entire chemical nature of amino acid. Let's move to biological role of amino acid. Amino acids are building blocks of proteins, means building blocks of protein. They are the building blocks of protein. Why? Bricks are building block of a wall. Just like bricks are the building block of a wall, amino acids are building blocks of proteins, because to form protein we need to join many amino acids. Many amino acids join together to form proteins. That's why amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. And these proteins are needed for growth, repair, maintenance of body tissues. Next, formation of enzyme. All enzymes are proteins, like your amylase, pepsin, trypsin. They are all enzymes, they are all proteins. So this protein is formed from amino acids. So amino acids are indirectly responsible for formation of enzymes. Also, when carbohydrate fats are insufficient, amino acids can be used as an energy source. When carbohydrate fats are insufficient, amino acids can be used as an energy source. Since amino acid contains an acidic part and a base part, it is amphoteric in nature. So because of this amphoteric in nature, this helps in maintenance of pH balance. Maintenance of pH balance of blood. Maintain the pH balance of blood. That's it. Amino acids also act as hormones and neurotransmitters. Like tyrosine. Tyrosine is an amino acid produce T3 and T4 thyroid hormone, and these hormones control metabolism, growth and energy production. Similarly, tryptophan is an amino acid. It is converted to serotonin, and this serotonin helps regulate mood, sleep and your appetite. Next, glutamate. Glutamate acts as a neurotransmitter in brain. It helps in learning, memory, like this. That's it, your biological role. Your amino acid chapter is finished. The respected note I will provide as soon as possible. In the next video or probably in the next class, I will discuss in detail about proteins. I will probably conduct the next class on Wednesday, if possible, and in that next class we will discuss in detail about proteins. Or I will make the next video about protein, and in the next class we will probably move to the next chapter. Till then, thank you.